I want to have something that really, when people wear it, they feel inspired. They feel like they're spreading a
Mhm.
positive message when they wear it, or whoever sees them wears it. So I'm definitely going to add in some items that have some really uh, uplifting and just forward thinking type of messages, because we want to spread some positivity and some motivation in this world, especially because the world's going through some difficult times. So it certainly helps to expand and just spread out a really
Mhm.
positive message.
Hello, 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 everyone. I am so excited to be back with another Promote Your Brand series with the Black History Month edition. And so today I am highlighting Miss Courtney, who is someone I don't know much about, but I'm so grateful to be able to highlight her today. And so this is actually going to be her first live, and so that's exciting to me as well, because doing these lives help me help others get comfortable with going live. And so this is going to be such a blessing to have her on this Instagram live. But before I get started, if you are a Black entrepreneur, I would love to highlight you for this Black History Month edition that I'm doing. I am going to be highlighting 28 Black business owners, just asking a few questions, just let you come up and promote your brand and just build relationships. And so I am so excited about this series. This is my 5th series that I've done. I've highlighted over 50 people on IG Live, and it's truly been a blessing. So I am grateful and honored to be able to get Miss Courtney on here today. We're just going to get this ball rolling. So I appreciate everyone coming in and for all the love and support. And I'm going to post that right now. There we go.
Hello, I'm doing well. How are
All right.
you?
Hello, Queen. How are you? I am great. Thank you. I'm so excited that it's your first IG Live. I'm excited to be able to highlight you. I know you reached out to me, which is even a blessing too. I love when those entrepreneurs reach out to me because it makes the process much easier and much smoother. Because me looking for people, it can tend to be a little process, but I'm
Thank
so
you
grateful for those that
for
reach out. So
having me. I
thank you
really
so much
appreciate it.
for allowing me
I'm
to
happy
highlight you
to be
today.
here today.
Oh, thank you, Queen. All right, so I'm just going to ask you 5 questions. The first question
Yeah,
is, who are
so
you? Where are
I
you
am
located?
Courtney
And what do you
Averett,
do?
and I am a visual artist and graphic designer. And I'm located in New Jersey, the central area of New Jersey. And I create for life. I create enthralling graphics, drawings, clothing, different products. So I create a lot of different visual artworks, and then I transform that into different products. Uh-oh, I don't hear anything.
Oh, my bad. I put my mic on mute because my dog was doing all this extra stuff. Thank you for saying that. So that's going to lead to my second question. What products or services do you provide? And so you can go over
Sure.
all the products and if
Okay,
you have services,
so
you can
the
go
first one
over
I want
that
to
too.
talk about is my Etsy shop. So I mentioned that I create visual art. I take a lot of my visual art and transform that into different products. And what I've done is I've opened up an Etsy shop, and you'll see different products on different accessories, home decor, clothing, all different sorts of items. And I'm so excited to show you. I actually can show you some examples of what I have. So I have a little lookbook right here. So yeah, so I have different products here, such
Oh,
as phone cases, kitchen accessories, even clothing. If I turn the page to this page here, I have a lot of different women's clothing here as well. And I do have men's clothing too, if you turn to the back here as well. And these are a bit more of my edgy type of designs. I have a bunny here because we're in the year of the rabbit. And I also have the
I
dragon
like
because that's
that.
the animal for the year in 2024. And then I also have some different handbags here, more accessories, and I also have some more of the edgy type of designs here, like different kimonos and whatnot. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this. Oh, there's also some home products. Got to leave that out. And you're going to see a lot of red and white because that is, I'm doing
Ooh,
a,
I
a
love that.
collection for Valentine's Day. And then very soon I'm going to release a lot more different colors, hopefully today, for Mardi Gras. And
Mhm.
so you'll find a lot of that in my Etsy shop. And I'm also having not just these designs. I know that you saw some floral designs and some abstract looking designs, but I'm also going to add in the future some empowering messages. I want to have something that really, when people wear it, they feel inspired. They feel like they're spreading a
Mhm.
positive message when they wear it, or whoever sees them wears it. So I'm definitely going to add in some items that have some really uh, uplifting and just forward thinking type of messages, because we want to spread some positivity and some motivation in this world, especially because the world's going through some difficult times. So it certainly helps to expand and just spread out a really
Mhm.
positive message. So that's definitely something that's coming up very soon. And on top of that, not only do I do the Etsy store, but I also am a graphic designer, and I do a lot of print production type of designs, such as brochures, pamphlets, flyers, business cards. I've even done labels for hair products. I've done quotes, little quotes or different themes for Instagram. I've done reels. So if you are looking for something like that, I do services for that as well. And I also do hand drawings. I did mention that before, but I wanted to just show you a few examples of my actual hand drawings, because what I showed you previously was just the digital stuff. So this is a hand drawing I did just the other day. It's actually a self portrait.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. So
Ooh, I
that's a
love
bit of a
that.
self portrait.
It's
And this is
beautiful.
one of my favorite pieces. This is the design. I forgot the title of it. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Please forgive me, but
wow.
it starts with the word divine, and I wanted to just express something here where we just gotta relax every now and then. Sometimes you gotta just throw our hair down, have a sip of wine, and just let ourselves relax a bit, because the world can get a bit hectic. So and I also did a bit of an abstract lines here because I've always wanted to do something like that. Thank you, thank you.
Those
Yeah,
are
so that's an example
beautiful.
of some of the work that I do, some of the services I provide.
Okay, thank you. Like I love, so with that lookbook, is that just like that just gives you a taste of everything that you
This is
have, or do you
just a
like
taste of what
send
I
that
have. I
out to
don't
people,
exactly
or
send
how
it
does
out
that
to
work?
people. I just printed like a few of them because I'm just in the beginning of everything. So I handed it out to a few friends, or
Okay.
and some of them displayed it at their,
Okay.
if they have a shop, they displayed it, or if they know someone who might be interested, they displayed it. It's not really something I hand out. I do a
Okay.
lot of my sharing on social media or through word of mouth at the moment, but I'm looking to expand that.
Okay. Yeah, because it reminds me of like, when people send out their products or their like maybe like the lookbook to
Yeah.
clients in the mail and stuff so they can see what they have. That's what it reminded me of. And so I was like, do you have that where people can have that to look up like online, or how does that go? Or is it just
Yeah,
that's
at
just
the
like you
moment
said, just for
it's
you or
just for
for
me, and
friends to
then
get the
and then
word out
people
for
who
you?
just happen to be in my proximity. But it could be something I could look into in the future. I actually just realized I had a mailing list that's been sitting for years, so I might bring that back to life, and maybe include this somehow in there, maybe a digital version of the lookbook. That's one idea.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You can do like a free, well, not a free,
Yeah.
what do you call it? Maybe a free ebook lookbook. And that'll be something that you can give to your clients, because that's what I just thought about, because you have so many unique designs, and people being able to just see the different designs that you offer can bring you more clientele, because not everyone knows, how to work Etsy sometimes, and have that quick lookbook. I see it as being very beneficial. No problem. No problem. Okay, so my third question is,
It's
how
definitely
has social
given
media
me
elevated your
some
business?
more exposure, especially because I post most of the way that I share my work is through social media. I don't often do art shows or art exhibits, or when they have those events in the summer where they have different people in different tents and things like that. Although I would love to do that in the future when I have more products.
Yeah.
Since the majority of my sharing takes place online, it has helped. It's given me exposure to people that I have never
Hmm.
met in my life, and it's it's quicker too because a lot of people,
Yeah.
how often do you see people walking around with their phones scrolling? It's just such a convenient way to get your message out. So
Yeah.
it's definitely given me the exposure I wouldn't have gotten if I hadn't used it at all.
Yeah. Yes. And that's actually how
Yeah.
we met because you reached out to me on social media. I believe we were on Clubhouse. Were we on Yes, we were on Clubhouse, and that's Clubhouse is where I made so many connections. And with Clubhouse, you can
Hmm.
globally make connections just audio. You don't even have to go live like this. But that's why I like to go switch from Clubhouse to IG Live because I love to see the face behind the brand. I love to get to really understand and know who the entrepreneur is, and just how I can promote them more. And so social media has been literally everything that has helped me elevate, me connect, network, collaborate. And so I am just, like you said, learning as I go and just
Thank
networking.
you.
So I
I found
appreciate your
Clubhouse to be
response
very
for that.
helpful too in a multitude of ways. So I highly recommend Clubhouse if anyone's
Yeah.
listening in and you haven't been on that app, you might want to give that you might want to check it out. It's definitely worth your while.
Yes. Yes, it is. It is. Okay, number
I
4.
do.
Do you need
I
any
do
help
need a
with your
lot
social
of
media
help.
presence?
Um, and I can explain
You do.
why. Especially on Instagram, the algorithms are just so confusing. It's like just when you think you have it figured out,
Oh,
you
yeah.
realize you don't. Um, and they're always changing things up, and it would what I am looking to do is to create a niche or just invite and attract the right people to my content, and not only the right people, but I would really appreciate some more engagement. I mean, it's one thing to like things, but it's another thing when people actually comment and start a conversation. They're commenting on everybody else. They're commenting on each other's posts. People are making friends with each other
Yeah.
just from visiting my posts. I would love to create a community like that, just through sharing my work. And it's it's been a bit of it, it's been tricky. I've had times where I've had great engagement, but most of the time it's not exactly the engagement that I would like. And yes, it's community, as Alex is saying. That's my sweetheart in the audience. Um, yes, he's always supportive. I really appreciate it.
Oh,
Community is
hello.
huge. I'm looking to build a much stronger community with my work, and so that's definitely something I could use a lot of help with.
Yes. And so, you said some key points in there. One of the points that I got the most out of it was the algorithms with social media period. Things are always changing, even like Clubhouse. It's changing now where now they have houses, and it's taken away from the club rooms. And it's just like what I'm learning about social media, and mostly everything in business, everything's frequently changing and frequently updating. You have to stay up on it. And being an entrepreneur, we like to just stick to what stick with what we love to do, and but still build that social media presence, but also understand how we can build community through it. I've been posting for years, and I would rarely get some comments, or I'll get some likes, and me, I don't post anything for likes, or I more so just posted because I'm trying to get more brand awareness out. I'm trying to let people know who I am, what I'm doing. So, if you don't like it, it's okay. But, I would love for you to share it to someone else that you may seem and that's in their interest. And so that goes with, still engaging and building the community. But I had to learn this algorithm on Instagram, it's so changing frequently. And now that I just got my social media manager certificate, whatever you want to call it, last month, where now I'm able to really understand the algorithms, help people understand what is your business goals when it comes to social media, because different people have different business goals when it comes to it. And that also goes with, having more engagement, building more of a customer service base, or, relationship or community. So I go in and I help them build a strategy on how to get more engagement, on how to connect and build a community. Because this right here, this is my community that I have created, but I bought it from Clubhouse over here to build on Instagram, because Instagram is one of the largest social media platforms. And, not everyone is on Clubhouse, just like everyone's not on Instagram. So it goes back and forth. But, building a community it takes a lot of work and dedication and engaging. And so that's why when you go to this particular page, you'll see the different engagement that I'm doing, as more so just promoting other entrepreneurs. And that's been like my biggest win, helping other entrepreneurs promote themselves. Because when I was an entrepreneur, I've been an entrepreneur for 8 years. My first few years, I wasn't comfortable, one, going live, two, talking to people about what I do, and three, like, I was an introvert. So I just love to keep to myself. So nobody ever got to see the face behind the brand. They just know, oh, she knows how to post some stuff. She knows how to share what she's doing. But once I seen how people love to see the face behind the brand, and I knew a lot of people weren't comfortable doing it, I was like, oh, that's when I'm just going to create series and just help highlight other people while helping them get comfortable, helping them just know that this, your business is who you are, and just be your authentic self. So I know I said a whole lot of stuff, but it was just leading me to say, if you need any help with your social media presence, I'm definitely here to help. I actually have a special offer going on for this month where I'm helping only 2 more entrepreneurs now. I have my first one that I'll be starting with on Monday, getting his social media presence together. But I'm looking to help 2 more where I can help build my portfolio, but also help build their social media presence on Instagram or Facebook. So
Okay,
if you're
excellent. I'll
interested,
keep
just
that in
reach out to me
mind.
and I'll definitely
That's
connect with
good
you
that
more
you
about that.
help people. And a key thing you said there was
Yes, no
that
problem.
you found it helped you to help other people. And I've noticed that myself. There have been times when I would share,
Yeah.
if I have a friend who owns a business, who's running a business, I'll share their stuff on my timeline or my story, and it can really help. It can, and not only that, it builds trust, it builds a positive relationship, and it,
Mhm.
in a way, it magnetizes people because they see you helping other people, and other people might feel inspired by that. So, and yeah, I mean, how else do we find out about products? Through word of mouth, through positive reviews. So, and especially when you're hearing about a product by
Yep.
someone that you already
Hmm.
like and you already follow and you already trust, in a way, it amplifies the the potential of a new client or a new service that they may experience.
Yes. Yes. So true. So true. So, my last question is kind of something you already touched on, which is how can people connect with you? I know you say you have your Etsy store, but if it's any other ways that they connect with you, please let everyone know now. And I also pin her Instagram right here. So if you guys are not already following her, make sure you tap in, follow her, show her some love, engage, you guys. Every time I do lives with the people, I go engage on their comments. I mean, on their posts. I go like some posts, engage on some of the get in some of the comments, and that's how you help build other people's engagement, and that's how you build relationships. And so I want to encourage you all to do that. And
Sure.
yes, please let them know how
So,
they can find your
along
products one more
with
time.
my Instagram link pinned, the Averett design. So that Instagram is for my Etsy shop only. So if you're interested in that, you can check that link out. And then if you visit
Okay.
that profile, then the direct link to my Etsy shop is there, and that is averettdesign.etsy.com. So basically, the username that you're seeing, and then add a .etsy.com, and that'll take you right to the website. You can check out all my products. And if you follow me, you'll get updates on there. If you follow me on Etsy, you'll get updates on the new products as I'm releasing them. So, along with that, I also have my
Okay.
portfolio that focuses more on my design services, like the excuse me, the brochures, the flyers, the labels, that sort of thing. So you can find out more about that by visiting CourtneyAverett.com. And that is spelled Court, and as in Nancy, EY, Averett.com. And you can see my last name spelled at the bottom there. So it's really just the first name you're trying to spell. And that site actually does have an Instagram page. I'm still building it. So you're better off just going to the website and checking that out for now, and seeing what's on there. If you're looking for some design service or you just want to see what I have to offer, you can check that out.
Okay. And I forgot. So you
It
say you were a graphic designer.
it
Do you do
really
logos
depends.
as
It
well?
it's not my specialty. I focus more on print production, like flyers,
Okay.
brochures, um, more so on that, and
Gotcha.
not so much logos. It really depends on what you're looking for, though. Well, that's something I would have to talk more about with in the private about.
Okay. Okay, no problem. And I definitely want to reach out to you about some labels and stuff because I do make natural hair and skincare products, but I took a break from that because I wanted to stick in my niche where I'm at with dogs right now. But definitely looking for someone to do labels because I've used Vistaprint in the past and I
Oh,
rather
excellent.
invest with someone else that's doing the
Okay,
same
great.
thing.
And I
So
actually have a connection to a
definitely
printer, so
looking
we
forward
can
to that.
definitely hook you up. Uh,
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for letting me highlight you. Thank you for letting me know more about who you are and what you do. I am so grateful and honored and privileged on what you do. I also don't know if you know, I have a networking room every Saturday and Sunday on Clubhouse at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to come in and promote your
okay.
brand
Yeah, I'll keep
there,
that in mind.
please
Thank you
do.
so
We
much.
would love, love, love to have you.
Blessings to you
No
too.
problem.